CBS 12 investigates All Aboard Florida, the company responsible for a passenger rail project that will connect Miami and Orlando through the Treasure Coast, with stops in West Palm Beach, is spending a lot of campaign cash on politicians. According to the Florida Department of State Campaign Finance database, we uncovered that the All Aboard Florida parent company and its affiliates contributed $316,000 to state elected officials, candidates, and their political action committees. Now, keep in mind, one of the largest recipients is Governor Rick Scott, whose Let's Get to Work PAC received $125,000 in January. And by the way, that doesn't include millions of dollars spent on lobbying efforts. But even with that much money being spent to make a $3 billion high-speed train a done deal, citizens negatively impacted by it say they're not done fighting it.
Let's make as much noise as we can to stop the train.
Don't tell the majority of this crowd gathered in Stewart today that efforts to stop a high-speed train in Florida may be for naught.
It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to just tie everything up. Anybody that lives west of the bridges is going to be stuck if they want to go boating.
Hope Sound resident Steve Bodette lives 1,000 feet away from the tracks, where a high-speed passenger train will cross 32 times a day, 16 trips from Orlando to Miami heading south, and then 16 on the return. From ruining the laid-back boating lifestyle to safety concerns along bridge crossings, Treasure Coast residents have reasons to keep fighting against a $3 billion railway project.
This is a project that's good for the entire state, whether some of these people want to believe it or not.
Jim Kowalski is the president of the Florida East Coast Railway Society. Supporters like him say All Aboard Florida helps move the Sunshine State into the future with efficient travel as well as job and business growth. Besides, they point out, construction on train stations and new tracks means this project is moving forward. But opponents say no amount of money spent now to make All Aboard Florida a reality will guarantee success.
I think it's an absurd idea because there is no high-speed train in the world that makes money.
The All Aboard Florida Railway project needs 17 permits and approvals from various state agencies. The people in charge of those agencies are appointed by Governor Rick Scott.